So today's tip of the week is follow your calling, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to tell a little story about that. So my mom and dad get a call from the principal at Geyer School Elementary, which is in Hillsdale, Michigan, where I was born and raised. And, the principal and the kindergarten teacher want to meet with my mom and dad. And my mom, my mother and father, they work so much, being in the restaurant business their whole lives. It was difficult for them to carve out some time just to go and meet, right? But they figured it out, and they went down, and I remember, sitting outside while they met, and my mom kept saying, what did you do, son? What did mijo? She calls me mijo. Yeah, mijo. What happened? What did you do? And I said, I don't know, Mom. I don't know. So so they meet with the principal and my kindergarten teacher, and they sit down with them, and they said, listen, Chris is doing great in school. He's a great student. We love having him in class. We just, he's bringing his toys to school. And my mom and my dad look at each other, and they said, well, okay. Well, it's become a real problem and a disruption, and we've gotten complaints from the other parents. And my father's like, well, what's going on? And he said, well, we need you to help us with this because he's selling his toys. So he brings like 4 or 5 toys, and he sells them to the other children for 25 cents. And they're buying them with their lunch money. And then they don't have money to buy lunch. So, but they're getting the toys.
Yes.
So, I was making a killing, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
$1.25
I was making a dollar a day. I was making a killing, putting it back in my piggy bank. I was killing it. I had a whole room of prospects, right? And so, we're walking. The school was within walking distance of my home, about 3 blocks, is what the distance was from the school. So my sister and I always used to walk to school. So we're walking home, and my dad says, son, he goes, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. He goes, when the principal told the story and the teacher told the story, I couldn't be prouder. And my mom was like, but you can't do that anymore. So when people ask, how long have you been selling? I says, pretty much since kindergarten.
Yeah.
Pretty much since kindergarten.
So that's your calling.
Yeah.
You know what's going on.
It's always been that, and I think maybe our those in the audience, those that are watching, they forget that, whatever you're called to, if it's sales that you're called to, then do it, commit to it and make it happen. If it's something else,
or business ownership, just do it.
Do it.
Now's the time.
That's right. So, if it's your calling, there's no better way, no better day than today than to start.